When you can't find the words to express how you feel, sometimes a greeting card can be your saving grace. Yes, it can. We send them for holidays, life milestones, or even just an encouragement during tough times. And for over
Yeah.
30 years, Hallmark Mahogany has crafted cards specifically to celebrate the Black community. And today, we are diving into what goes behind each greeting. This is Signed with Love.
I'm in the middle right now. Okay, today we're talking to a person who probably has one of the most charmingly interesting jobs. Please welcome Hallmark Master Writer Melvina Young. Melvina!
Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Melvina.
Be here.
Hi,
So
Welcome
excited.
to
Melvina.
the show!
Thank you so
Melvina!
much.
I
Yes,
love your background. It's in the academia. You have
yes.
a master's in African American Studies. You
Mhm.
specialize in women's and U.S. history while working on your PhD. How did you
That's
become,
right.
out of all of that, a Hallmark writer?
Well, truthfully, it happened because I said, what kind of job can I do where I can go home at night and lay my head on my pillow and say, I have done no harm? And even better yet, I've helped people. And a friend of mine said, have you thought about Hallmark? And I said, nope, because, I was kind of a swole-headed academic. But I fell into this vibrant world of brilliant, big-hearted people who, besides being Hallmark writers, are also published poets and playwrights and novelists and songwriters.
I feel like I need your brain as an app, Melvina, because I can't tell you how many times sat down to a card, and my pen just sits there like, ugh, I don't know what the words to say. So I'm curious, what is your childhood like? Like, did you have an experience that influenced your card writing today?
Oh, you know what? Definitely so. I mean, it's not ancient history, but I was born into racial segregation in Arkansas. And one of the first things I can remember reading were the words colored only. And,
Mm.
so I have a sense of what it feels like to be marginalized and have people look directly into your eyes and still close the door on your humanity. But I was also
Mm.
witness to a lot of the hard work that went into bringing change and to the optimism and resilience that came from my community. And, I can say easily that one of the biggest influences on my childhood was my grandma Josie, who just refused to follow the rules of segregation. And also my mother, Sadie, who connected me to our Black tradition of hope and resilience and standing up. And, it was my grandma Josie who told me that I was tenderhearted and who taught me to hold on to that as a power, not a weakness. And so that's important, because people get that kind of twisted sometimes. But if you are
Mm.
tenderhearted, then you are compassionate, you are empathetic, you are a connector. And couldn't we all use more of that now? And of course, that all flows
Absolutely.
very easily into the work that I do right now because I listen to people and I try to understand what they need to hear and to say emotionally. And then I craft what I think is probably a really real and resonant message for them.
Wow.
Tell us more about Hallmark's Mahogany line. What is the driving force behind it?
Oh, thank you so much. I'm always excited to talk about mahogany. So, we are cultural and relationship experts, but before we even get to that, I think it's important for people to understand that we are real Black women and people of color bringing our experiences as sisters, as mothers, as brothers, as members of our church, as members of the community to bear on what we create. And that we try to make sure that we get our representation right because we know we deserve to be represented as we are beautifully, powerfully, positively. And we want to make sure that the voice of our community is echoed back in that authentic cultural cadence with that hidden poetry, the lyricism, the expressiveness that we're going to hear in our homes and in our beauty and barbershops and in our churches. And so we want to make sure that we get this right, like with our new collection, Uplifted and Empowered, which I hope you will go to hallmark.com to see. It is about this emotional moment that our community is in, and we wanted to create something to help us persevere. But I always just want to encourage people, please send people that you care about words of love. And I am really excited and proud to announce today that in honor of Black History Month, Mahogany is giving away 1,000,000 cards. So go to hallmark.com/share mahogany cards to request your free 3-card pack to let you send some love and shine some light and let your people know you care.
We need that right
my
now,
gosh.
for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Melvina, your words are encouragement. You got me really, really wanting to send a card now. I feel confident too. So which mahogany card for me would you recommend if I wanted to send something to like a friend who's really more like a sister to me, you know, somebody who's always been there for me through thick and thin?
If you've got somebody who's been there with you through the thick and the thin, I can think of a perfect card, and it says something like, "Never forget, you got people, especially me."
Oh, I like
That's
that.
perfect. Thank you.
That is beautiful, Malvina. Okay, Malvina, I would love to send a card to my mother just to express how much I love and appreciate her. Is there something, that would really make her smile? What do you recommend?
I recommend a card, and because I get a sense that you're probably good friends with your mom, if not best friends. So
Yes,
something
that's my
sweet and
bestie.
straightforward and meaningful, like, "You so super. You swoop in all the time to save the day. So grateful for you."
Oh my God, I
Oh,
love
that's so
that.
sweet.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
okay. Me. What about sending a card to like one of my college friends? They've been in my life for years. I mean, we go way back. Rosa and Monique. What would I send them?
Oh, Lonnie, I'm thinking a card that says, "You are my soul sister." Because how much deeper does it get than the soul, right?
Yes, I love that. Melvina, these have been some great card selections. You really know your stuff, sis. Now, Real Fam, we want to help you share the love with the people you care about too. So just head on over to thereal.com for a chance to win a $50 Hallmark e-gift card. And don't forget, you can also go to hallmark.com/share mahogany cards and request your 3-card pack. It's for free. Melvina, thank you so much for stopping by.